Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to talk about the NASCAR Xfinity Series, second to last race of the year. Xfinity decide the final four. And your winner, not a playoff driver, but Taylor Gray. Can't believe they kept it clean at the finish. I thought Sammy Smith was just going to go in there and dump Taylor Gray because he had to win to get in, but I guess his car wasn't good enough to go that deep. But Taylor Gray deserved the win. He should have won here last time there at Martinsville, so deserving win. He was just too good in that overtime and a clean finish for his first career victory. He would have won it pretty easily if it wasn't for that one caution that stayed up overtime. Even then, he still won it pretty easily. Can't believe they actually kept it clean. But the race, I mean, it was nice it was clean. The race was fine. I thought it was a solid short track race. I mean, I think the playoffs were fake and stupid, but obviously, if Zilic loses the title, this format is just completely dead for anybody who wants to defend this shit. Better win the championship. I mean, I don't think they were really focused in the race tonight. He finished still nice, so even in, I guess, a little bit of an off night, he still finished decent. But a clean finish was actually impressive. I want some beating and banging for the finish. I mean, you always want that, but at least Smith made up for the spring and didn't just go completely in there and dump him. But Taylor deserves this one, man. He should have won that last time there at Martinsville, so. But yeah, I'll give the race like a 6 out of 10. I thought it was a fine short track race. At least, I'm proud of the Xfinity guys, actually, for real, instead of turning this into a wreck fest. At least it didn't turn into a wreck fest like the last time they were at Martinsville. It was caution after caution after caution. There was cautions there at the end because it typically happens, it feels like. But a much better job of Xfinity failed than the last time. Yeah, let's go over the results here. Taylor Gray led 52 laps. Had a really strong car. Started 13th, but once he got there, he was really fast. Led 52 laps. Sammy Smith second. Brandon Jones third. Two of those guys that had to win. Didn't win, they get knocked out and failed to advance. Sheldon Creed fourth. Eric Emerald fifth, he led 52 laps as well. Jed Burton sixth, Sam Mayer seventh, he led 32 laps. Dean Thompson eighth, Connor Zilch ninth, and Justin Bonsignor finishes 10th, led 1 lap. You know, good for him, finishing top 10th and probably what you didn't expect to race. Harrison Burton 11th, led 16 laps, started on pole at about the first 16 laps. Austin Hill 12th, Corey Day 13th, Mike Snyder 14th, Ryan Seed 15th, Anthony Alfredo 16th, Patrick Sarpoli 17th, Carson Quaffle 18th. He had a spin late. He led 40 laps. He had a spin where he spun out there late, but he was able to come back, finish 18th, and advance to the championship 4. So good for him. 3 out of the 4 guys in the championship are JRM cars, Zillich, Allgaier, and Quaffle. Jesse Love made it despite having an awful night. Car was just off, but he was still able to make the championship 4. Nick Sanchez 19th, Blaine Perkins 20th, Kyle Seed 21st, Ellis 22nd. Like I said, Jason Love 23rd, advanced to the final 4, but it wasn't a clean night by any means. 2 pit road penalties. He even got lapped. I don't know if there was issues or the car was just that slow, but he was really fortunate to advance. He had such a big points gap, he was fortunate to advance. Austin Green 24th, Mosack 25th, Allgaier 26th. He had the fastest lap, led 36 laps. Christian Akis, 27th. Josh Williams, 28th. Parker Etzloff, 29th. Garrett Smithley, 30th. Brad Perez, 31st. Maggio, 32nd. Daniel Dye, 33rd. Clements, 34th. Brendan Butterbean Queen, 35th. Brendan Poole, 36th. Takuma Koga, 37th. And Thomas Anuzeta, 38th and last. There was some incidents where Daniel Dye had that flat tire there at the end that caused the overtime. Thomas Anuzeta, before at stage 2, had the caution, the stage caution, he blew up. And Jeremy Clements, I think, got into the back of him. There was an incident between Brennan Poole, Butterbean Queen, Josh Williams, and a few others. Zilich was in it, I think. Or I guess was somewhat involved. He started at the rear from 38th to 9th, so. Any other incidents? There was one with Brad Perez and some others. So there was a few incidents, and obviously you had your stage cautions in this race. So stage 1 winner was Allgaier. Stage 2, Carson Quaffle. And also your winner, Taylor Gray. Pretty sure I went over all the incidents. See, I give the race a 6 out of 10. I thought it was a solid Friday night short track race. I think Final Four is pretty good for the most part. Honestly, no complaints. I love all these drivers. So yeah, that's. And after the race, Sam Mayer spun Jay Burton. That was funny. But yeah, it's really gotta say. Glad this is actually clean ending to this race. So yeah, that's all to say. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Peace, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Cup race and see what happens. There. So, see who makes Final Four tomorrow for Cup next week. So yeah, peace. Have a good night.